Hello everyone. For this hackathon where we need to build a bill splitter app, this is my submission. So I have built this project and named it Splitit. So let's get started. So when we click get started, we are presented with the sign in form where we need to sign in with phone number. I'll explain more why I particularly used phone number afterwards. So also we have option to sign up. So let's start with signing up. So I'll fill up my details and we also ask for UPI ID. So let's fill it up. Okay, so I'll hit sign up. So once I hit sign up, I should be redirected to a page so that Firebase can verify I'm not a robot. So once this verification is done, I'll receive an OTP on my mobile number, and now we should receive an OTP. So here we have it. So once we fill up this correctly, we should be redirected to the home page of the application. So here we have, so this is the basic home page for the application where we have the total amount spent. The pending payments are the pendings payments that I need to do. Owed money is the payments I need to receive. So these are the basic stats. And then we have the trips. We do not have any trip right now. So let's start by adding few trips. So I'll like enter the trip name as, let's say, Manali, and then I have an option for selecting trip members directly from my contact. So this is why I used sign in with phone number, so I can like show up his contacts that are already in the Splitter tab. So these three contacts of mine are already into the Splitter tab, so I can split my bills with them already. So I'll choose all three of them for this trip. So they are here in my members list. I'll add this trip. So here we have our trip. So right now there are no payments for this trip and the total cost is 0. So let's start by adding some payments. So let's say we had a petrol refill of, let's say, 1500, and I'll obviously split between all three of us, all four of us, sorry. So now a petrol payment has been added, and this is paid by me because I added this. If someone else from these added it, so they their name would be like displayed. I'll add another payment. Let's say we booked a hotel and hotel charged us 2000, and we all three of us will pay for it. Let's say there was another we went for a momo break, and there we had 50, but only two of us went there, so I'll split between two. So once I add these three things, so now we have three payments already added. So all this we will be visible to all of us who are using Splitter tab. So let's see how we'll see the payments. So once I click the petrol, I'll see the payment records where the total cost would be 1500, and my part for this like trip would be 375 rupees, which is 1500 divided by 4. So I've already paid, so my record is showing paid, and I can like ask any of them for the money, or like I can mark them as paid as well. And I'll show you how this view looks in the front other users app where you have options to pay with UPI also. So let's say for now I want to ask this person for money. I'll ask him to pay. So this will open up my WhatsApp directly and open it up here, and it would say something like this, like this is your payment and paisa de mera. That's it. So let's say we do not we have already asked for it, and so this is how it is looking now. So as we have added some data, so here we have our stats. So we have already spent 300. This is the amount of our part, not the whole amount. So these three payments were of 1500. So here my part was 375, here my part was 500, and here my part was 25. So all these three sum is 900. I do not have to pay someone, so my pending payments are zero, and I owed this much of money to other people. Okay, so let's now log in with oh, I also have options to edit my full name and UPI address. Let's now log in with other user and see how they see it. I'll log in with, I'll sign in, and this is a test user, so I'll not receive an OTP, and I can directly proceed with the test OTP. Okay, here we are. So here I can also see the trip that Hardeep added, so I can open it up. All three of payments is done by them. So let's go to the first payment. So I haven't yet paid it. Okay, so I have option to pay it, so let's pay now. If I'll hit pay now, what this will do is open up my UPI app, where I can like directly pay the user, or I can like mark it as paid as well. So if I have marked it as paid, so it would say like I have paid for this trip, I have paid for this payment already, and my stats would change as well.